And it's the next day, and I got that one unit still left. And what I think I'm going to do, the problem why I didn't put it in the little garage was the height of them was going to interfere with the garage door opening itself, the hardware that's on the side of it and the cabling and all. So I think I might just take and slice off one section of it, probably that bottom section, and we'll make it a 6 foot tall one instead of a 7 foot tall one, and we'll hit it with a plasma cutter and just knock off one leg, and that should be able to fit inside there, and be able to keep some stuff drier than the tent garage is, for more of like the bearings and bushings and all the stuff that's in the little garage right now that's kind of out of the weather. So I'm gonna go drag that over and lay it on its side, and we'll mark it off and fire up the plasma cutter and make her a little smaller. I ended up going for the cutting wheel. It made short work of it. It literally took a minute to cut the bottom section off, and just ran a piece of tape across the back side of it so I knew where I was. So now we got to blaze a trail for it to fit in the cabinet, and it's all heavy stuff, so we'll bring our little buddy with us. But I'm thinking we're either going to go right against that blue cabinet this direction, or maybe right here. So I'm going to dig out and see how far I get, and then where I decide to crap out. 6 foot's going to bring it probably right to where that light is if I leave it here. See the problem? Where the problem was going to be? Smacking into the door. So, alright, let me start a chomping. I see a path. Kinda. Right there. Took all the nails and stuff out of the way. Gotta run those cords up over the top, and I should be able to do it. It's amazing how much stuff can be packed in a little area when you start pulling the stuff out. There's more stuff behind it, but again, that's what we're trying to fix, and see if I might even be able to part with some of it to the trash pile. Maybe not. Getting closer. I think I might go for another one right there. I left enough room. There should be about 6-8 inches from the end of the, you know what I'm talking about, from the garage door frame right there. So I'm getting ready for yard sale stuff too, so much of that's got to go away. But stuff that was on the hood of the Plymouth that is all like bushings and bearings, and what's behind the car, which is more of the same, need to go in that toolbox. That's what that toolbox turned into, as you can see by that drawer that's open a little bit and they're peeking out. So what does that mean? Is that see if the Plymouth will start and move out of the way. I think it's been here a good 2 years. I'm afraid to find out how old the fuel is, so it may be a catastrophe or she may go, but we're gonna see. Alright, battery charger's been on for about a half an hour, and I connected the battery, and I have starter gas right there for when we need it. Battery's definitely taking a hell of a charge, so I don't know if it's going to even crank with any kind of vim and vigor. Again, I want to say it's probably going on 3 years since we fired it up last, unfortunately, but its day has come. So let's see what we get. Your lights on. goes right to the top. That might not be a good thing. Yeah. That's not going to do much for us. It's going to have to charge for a while. Alright, so I stepped up to a bigger battery charger, and it's on boost. And I figured to try to save the battery, we're going to go and spittle some fuel in it. Let's see if we can get her to go. I'm just going to crank it from the outside. Sound I haven't heard in a while. That run a couple of minutes and we'll back her on out. Somebody needs a bath. Terrible. The gas cap rusted. Gotta blow the water off, don't we? I know it's probably gonna be low in tranny fluid. Because old Mopars like to, everyone I've ever owned, it sits for a long period of time, the torque converter drains out. Won't do it when it's, you know, if you run it once a month, it's fine. Brought a jumper pack with me just in case. Oh, she's clucking away. Might be real hot. Hear her dieseling away. The really crappy fuel is it's got an issue with coolant right now. I did not check. Kicking rocks out of the tires. I did fill up the tires. Yeah, we're gonna limp her back home, and temp gauge doesn't work in this. Burn up a motor. How does that sound? I think that's what's happening. I don't smell anything funky. It doesn't seem like it's... You bike? You don't know how bad I just wanted to boot it. Alright, I'll turn it back on. Doesn't seem terribly hot. Well, it's gurgling. I can feel the radiator hose. I don't know if I want to pop it or not. I'm gonna let it sit, let it cool down, and fill her up. Nothing in the overflow. And I know this radiator had a tendency to leak, but I didn't think it would leak down. We'll see. And back to the task at hand, which is getting all that stuff. It's bearings and bushings and couplers and chain links and just a little bit of everything. As you can see, variable pulleys that can go out back. And that is taps, or dies rather. That can go out back, but all this stuff needs to go. Those little baby ones. In this drawer where all the bearings are. So that anytime in the future I need to build something, I got stuff to build it with. Kind of show you what's happening over here. Bearings. Bushings. Space. And then the bottom space, we're going to go kind of stack them up inside there too. So all that needs to go in there, and a bunch of this too. So I'll try to keep all the brass together. So we'll keep all that together, and then get more bearings that are inside there. So it'll take me about 15-20 minutes, let the car cool off, and get this all packed away.
Safety first, sure. Safety first. Press the coming in the cap.
Think it'll fit? It's gonna be close. See if I can swap them out. I can bring the other car in. Crusty out of the weather. The handle of the door is going to be what gets us. I gotta look. If I can get out. Plenty of room. The handlebar should clear, I think. If not, they'll bend down on their own. This is a little bit skinnier too, so it should make for better moving around in here. They fit. Now I look. Once I'm already in, right? I gotta watch how close I go up here, though. I'll say we'll call it right there. And see if how close that roof's gonna hit. Yeah, it's good. That would be close. That sign will be the warning. It kind of drops down as you come in here, though, too. I have to. It's in. All my bearings are put away. Bushings, everything. I can see down the walls. Imagine that. So unfortunately I got to put the lathe back in there, that box of crap, and that toolbox. So maybe I'll put them in front so it'll block Krusty in, and Krusty never comes out again, right? The satellite is just bad fuel. It's not running hot. Did need water, but that wasn't the issue. It was the fuel. You start it up again, you can smell the turpentine out the exhaust. So I know I ran it low to it only has one gas tank strap on it. It was looking kind of iffy the last time I used it, so I decided not to put fuel in it, and I wanted to address that, and there's some rust in the back, so hopefully that'll all happen at the same time. Drop the tank, repair the rust, and make some straps, and get a good general over it. It needs it. It hasn't had anything done to it in 6 years. So, I mean, it was taken out last time. I think I might have done something with the brakes last time we ran it. Maybe a wheel cylinder or something. That's it. So I got a purge of fuel. Should run fine. Alright guys, I think I made a couple of long videos out of this one maybe. So see what happens. Again, thanks everybody for watching, commenting, subscribing. Give me a thumbs up if you please. Thanks. How old do you think my garage door opener is? I guess I gotta leave that in the car.